Hey there, guys, it's the big day of the gathering. Tonight we have the Rumble out the Hilton. Super excited for that. But we got Mr. Hughes is such a nice guy. He gave me this free autograph on my poster. He was super nice. Next autograph I got in the encyclopedia was Princess Victoria. Looks super cool in that blue Sharpie. Love how that looks. Next up I got Bugsy McGraw. He put Bugsy USA McGraw. Next up is an underrated one that I like, is Ernest the Cat Miller. Next up, we got the one I got in the original book. We got DDP. He put Hall of Fame 2017. He put the diamond right there, Diamond Dallas Page. Super cool. Love adding that one into the encyclopedia. Super happy I got to get DDP in there. Not only that, I got Ricky Morton in my book. These are just the pictures of the guys I got. And then here we go. I went to the Starcade 85 panel. We got Barbarian here. We got Big Mama. We got the one and only Magnum TA. We got Manny Fernandez. He was super funny. And last but certainly not least, we got Baby Doll. Hey there, guys. I got front row right here at the steps. So this will be great. And here we go, there's the ring announcer, Bill Hazelwood. And then we got, accompanied by his father, we got Brock Anderson. And then there Arn Anderson is. And then we got Jaron Fulton, accompanied by his father, Bobby Fulton. Put post notifications on for my channel so you can see whenever the whole entire Battle of the Hiltons review and ratings come on. And then I will go more in depth on these matches. Let's go, Brock! And then it was time for Mike Action Jackson to get in the ring. It's hard to say that, but here he is getting all ready, and then he gets in the ring. I have an old school video on here of him doing the old school, so just watch. Next up, probably my favorite match on the card, we got Brian Pillman Jr. versus my boy Kerry Morton. Both were great interacting with the fans. A super fun match, very talented guys. I'm ready to do my in-depth review on this one. Kerry Morton ended up, boom, there was the ending right there, and then he pinned him 1-2-3 right after that. Next up, we got Samantha Starr accompanied by Baby Doll versus Savannah Evans. This was a very fun match. I was very interacting into that match. They were yelling at me, or Samantha Starr was yelling at me, saying a bunch of crazy stuff. Next up, we got the one and only Tommy Dreamer versus C.W. Anderson. This is an ECW throwback. It was kind of sad at the end because Tommy Dreamer basically said he lost his mom this year. He got diagnosed with skin cancer, so it's been a rough year for Tommy Dreamer. Definitely in my prayers. But this was a fun match. And then Bill Hazelwood came out and said it's Royal Rumble time. It's the main event. Here are some of the guys that entered in. We got Jaron Fulton. I think this guy's name was Rue. We got Andrew Anderson. We got the one and only Nate the Great, which everybody was on his side, obviously. Don't know that guy's name. I know it's Samantha Starr's boyfriend. We got Mr. Hughes. We got the one and only George South, which he was my prediction. I was wrong. Don't know who that guy is. The one and only Gangrel, and I got to take home some souvenirs. Yeah, he spit blood, and yeah, there's my leg. Don't know who he is. And then there's the Barbarian, and then Kerry Morton comes out, ends up winning, and takes the T-Mart title. Then Nate the Great gives him his title. Love to see it. Next up, it was time for the main event of the evening. We got the Headbangers, which they were supposed to be going against Rock and Roll Express, but unfortunately Robert Gibson had to get in hip replacement, so he could not be in the match. So you know what they did. They had the York Foundation reunite. Tommy Rich coming out. And yeah, this was a very fun match. They were throwing around Terry Runnels. It was really fun. I'll go in an in-depth review of that as well when I do my Rumble at the Hilton review. I kept getting into it with Mosh, and you'll see what I got from that here in a little bit. And then unfortunately that was the end of the Rumble at the Hilton, so we went and listened to some karaoke. Alright guys, so you see the Rumble at the Hilton pictures. I was super involved, and I got into it with Mosh a lot during his match versus the York Foundation, and he ended up throwing me his wristband at the end. Love adding that to the wristband collection. Super cool. And then let's get into the additions to the poster. Mr. Hughes was super nice. He stopped me while I was walking through the vendor room and said, let me sign it. He said, I won't charge. So, of course, I wasn't going to turn that down. And then in the VIP room, we got Big Mama to sign the poster. We got the Rock and Roll Express, both of them, and Manny Fernandez. So that's the additions to the poster for today. Poster's turning out very nice. Alright, now I'm going to get into the people on the first page that I'm going to add to the first 2 pages of the encyclopedia. We got Big Mama right there. And then we got the Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez. Super happy he put the Raging Bull right there. Super cool. Alright, so now I'm into the second encyclopedia, the newer version. I got Doink the Clown in here. This is Ray Apollo. In the original, I got Steve Kern as Doink to sign, so I wanted to get a different one right here. Super cool. He was actually dressed up when he signed it. I wish I could have got a picture of him signing it, but I didn't get a chance to. Alright, so I already got Barbarian in the first book. Wanted to get him in the second one. Here we go. We got Barbarian right there. Super cool. Alright, now I'm in the NWA section. I actually got 3 autographs in just these 2 pages. We got Tommy Wildfire Rich right there. Super cool. Glad to add him into this book. After that, we got the Rock and Roll Express. We got Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson. Robert Gibson said, always try not to sign on to the words because I like to read them. So I don't know if other people do. So yeah, that's just a little fun fact that he said. But yeah, super cool. And last but certainly not least, we got Tim Horner right there. Fun fact about Tim Horner, which it's kind of random. Me and him have the same exact birthday, August the 19th. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. Super cool. Great day, great Saturday of the gathering. So I'll see you guys on the next one.